world is going digital. Why not you? Step 2, automate your business so it's working for you 24/7. And step 3, get your business discovered so you don't have to go find customers. And step 4, stand out by relating with your content, which sends people back to your automated business. So step 5 is you get a new customer. Your automations do the work for you, because remember, what did I say? 1 out of 5 people are buying from you. Now, you guys, you got to hear this. So Daryl, he has made $150,000 in 5.5 months by following these 5 steps that I shared with you. And so I want him to come on and share with you guys his story, his journey. He's been doing this, just like I said, 5.5 months. He's going to share with you what he's done, why he's followed these 5 steps, and how it's worked for him. So Daryl, let me find you. Do you guys see him? Oh, okay. You should be able to unmute. Yep, there you are.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
I'm just fired up, man. I love these webinars. It's just crazy what this program is doing and teaching people. So, but guys, if y'all don't know who I am, I'm Daryl Hanna. Guys, look here. I'm just an old country boy from Tennessee. That's it. I live in the woods. So I just want people to understand that you don't have to come from money. You don't have to have status. You don't have to, you just have to know how to commit to 2 hours a day, guys, and be coachable. But I used to work a job as a welder, guys, for 14 years. I was a head welder over a department where I was over 7 people. They came in one day on a typical day, and they called me to the office, and they basically told me that the department was going away. And this is a job, guys, that I used to work 6 days, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I lived paycheck to paycheck. I struggled. I almost got divorced because of it, because I basically was a true company man, putting a job before your family, just getting all the pats on the backs. You know how it goes, guys, when you're running numbers. I'm real analytical, so I was all about numbers and production, and that's one of the reasons why I was being a 3-time employee of the month. But guys, it means nothing, because they came in and they moved my department. They got rid of the department, and you would figure if a guy who's been in a job well over a decade would be able to get put somewhere else, considering I thought I had seniority at least. But that wasn't the case. And I've realized that jobs just don't care about you. You're just a number. Whether you're full-time or part-time, you're just a number. And if you're full-time, you're just part-time with a badge. That's it. So they couldn't put me anywhere. So they had to let me go. So I caught myself 3 hours after being there, homeless. Not homeless. Well, I was homeless, but before that, I was in my there. They had to let me go. So I got fired, and I'm out there in the car. I'm just contemplating everything, because here I am. There was my only source of income. First of all, I was already counting checks I didn't have, struggling, behind on all my bills, overwhelmed in debt, financial issues, marital issues from putting the job before my family. And it just hit me. It really hit me that I look back at all those years that I had gave that job, and for them to just throw me out like trash on a Friday morning was just an eye opener for me. And so when they made that decision, guys, a couple things happened, but I was homeless for a while. I had to stay in a shelter, and also lived in my car for a little while as well because of it. And this is why now just the thought of having your only source of income at a job is just, it's like sliding down a razor blade into a pool of alcohol. It's just so dangerous. So I told myself I never wanted to go through that again. I never wanted to give a job or just work for anybody. I just my mind would not allow me to get over the fact that a person, you can give a job 20, 30, 40 years of your life, and they could just come in at any time with no explanation, whatever it is, and just snap their fingers, and you don't have a job, and they don't give you time to, hey, we're going to give you 2 weeks to go get you another job. No, they don't care, right? And we think they do, but they don't. And so I went into the online space, guys. I heard about people making money. And so I came into the online space. And so make a long story short, guys, after doing a couple things in the online space, I got introduced to this program of the community on January the 13th. I checked out the information. One of the things that I really loved about it was actually the website. I mean, not the website, but the capture page when I checked out everything, which was actually Michelle when she was talking. But guys, I joined like 2 days later on January the 15th. Guys, when I tell you this, again, this is why I let people know. I'm from a family of 14. I'm like the seventh oldest in a family of 14 raised by a single mom. So I don't have a college degree. I don't have no type of special education. I don't have any of that. Guys, I just wanted to never put myself in a position where I had to depend on a job to provide for me, to be able to control the income that I'm making to take care of my family. Guys, with this program, I purchased one of the programs. Now I've upgraded since to the Legacy Builder since we launched it, but I purchased that program back here on January the 15th. And from January the 15th to January 31st, I purchased the program. I went through the training and I implemented everything that Michele taught inside the program. The mastering the 2-hour workday, watching her, watching Michele, watching Tim, watching Marianne, just watching Amy, just all people who were in it before me. And so my first 2 weeks, guys, I made $5,000. And I knew I was on to something because there was a stretch for like a year where I worked like 7 days a week for 7 days a week, 12 hours a day for a whole month. And I never brought that type of income home. So my income went from 5,000 in January to the month of February. I made 8,000, and then just continuing to implement the skills and the training and everything that's taught, that's inside the training, inside the programs. But my breakout month was March. I went from 5,000 in January, 8,000 in February to 38,000 guys in March. That's when I realized I had hit to me, I thought it was a lottery because that's the most money I've ever made in my life in 1 month. And then I followed that up, continuing again, guys, just staying plugged in, staying consistent, showing up every day. In April, 36,000 in April. And then guys, in May last month, I made $37,150, guys. I hit my first 6 figures in this business in 122 days when I first joined. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, listen, this is, to me now, when I look at this business and everything that Michele's put together and the structure of it, the fact that I only work 2 hours a day, when I say I have true time freedom, I can just do whatever I want. I have sandals on right now. I haven't even really combed my head. Like, I'm just at home enjoying myself in air conditioning while it's 90-some degrees outside. But the beauty of it, guys, is that it just works. The fact that we can be taught skills, high income skills, working 2 hours a day around our families, guys. This is a digital era. This is an industry that makes over $1 billion a day. Like, I don't think you guys understand what we have access to. All you need is a phone, Wi-Fi, and at least one social media platform. And then you need a vehicle, which is this program. And you can learn skills. Guys, I have learned everything in here. When I posted that post I just posted a couple hours ago, I had made $3,000 in under 72 hours. Since then, I've made $1,200 more, guys, all through my automated system that we give you for free. That's $4,200. I'm well over $25,000 this month already, guys. I'm pushing on close to 160,000, and I only work 2 to 2.5 hours a day. And again, it's all because of this program, the skills that I've learned, and I've just been staying consistent. I've mastered the 2-hour workday. I understand that the 2-hour workday is where I get my income from, because they're called income producing activities. Me purchasing the Legacy Builders program itself, if I'm not going to implement the training that's inside of there, it's not going to do me any good. If you have to implement the training, you have to go through it, and then you have to implement that in your content. Guys, I only create 3 pieces of content and I go live, right? And there's so many ways that you can promote this business, right? Whether it's whether it's faceless, you can do the videos yourself like I do. Picture content, whatever works for you guys. There's so many ways. And then you get the access to the community. It's priceless in itself. You have access to a self-made millionaire who created the program, guys. Coaching other people who have made 6 and 7 figures, like literally a business in a box. I've helped over 300 and some people in this program. I've never had to get on the phone with anybody. And convince them, because I have an automated system that it just does everything for me. I show up for 2 hours a day, guys. I create content, and guess what? I just sit back and let my automated system work for me. So I want you guys to understand what you have access to. You already have 90% of everything. You have a cell phone, and you have a social media platform, and you have Wi-Fi. Only thing now you're missing is the tool, which is this program. because you're going to learn these skills, right? And you're going to learn high income skills that's going to allow you to be able to earn a full-time income without recruiting, because you're going to be able to attract your perfect customer. And I want to say this before I get off, Michelle. I'm so blessed to be a part of this program. And it's just, I just wake up every morning just like this, because it's crazy that, just a few years ago, I was working as a welder. On a day like today, I would typically be at work getting ready to get off, waking up, kiss my daughter on the forehead at 4 o'clock in the morning, don't get home till a quarter, sometimes 7:30 at night. Daughter half asleep, wife done is about done for the night. And the fact now that I can just do whatever I want. It's just, I'm getting ready to go to Disney World for 7 days. Like, I'm talking about just letting loose, like a kid in a candy store. Also, because of this program, I have paid off, guys, $36,000 in debt. By the end of this month, by the end of next month, I'll be completely debt free. I'm talking about no debt, no student loans, no nothing. All because of this program and me being consistent and showing up. And I want to say this before I leave. Guys, this program can work for you if you work it, right? I had a mentor tell me years ago, he said, Darryl, you have to stop being poor. And I didn't know what that meant, because I thought at the time I was poor, I was broke. But he was talking about, you have to stop passing over opportunities repeatedly, And that's what we do. We see these programs. We see people that we've never met, but we're just so close to them, and we see it changing their lives. But we don't, for some odd reason, we don't think it can help us. Guys, it can help you. This is a proven step-by-step program that has everything that you need to come online, work 2 hours a day, and earn you a full-time income and be able to have as much time freedom as you want. So I'm just super excited, blessed to be a part of this program. It's crazy to me that I just have to wake up, and 2 hours a day, whether I'm doing it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, an hour here. I just got to do those income producing activities. And I know as long as I do that, guys, I know that that day, I'm going to earn between 300 to 900 plus every single day, because I don't even know the last time I didn't do that. And it's all because of the skills that I've acquired inside this program that Michelle's created. So I just want to say, guys, if you're here for a reason. Don't be poor. That's all I want to say. Thank you, Michelle.
Real quick, I have a question for you. So you've been involved in our 90-day runs that we've done.
Yes.
We're getting ready to do another one in July 1st. And so people are literally able to get a business launched now, get everything set up, get going, so they can be ready to explode in July 1st. So knowing that we do these 90-day runs, because my goal, Darryl, for the next is to help everybody in the year with the goal that they want to achieve in an online business. And so we want to help them do that. We have 2 90-day runs. So what would be your best recommendation that you feel that people, like, what helped you with the 90-day runs? Do you feel it helped your business with success, having the 90-day runs?
Okay, I think what helped me was understanding the importance of the 2-hour workday.
Mm-hmm.
That was everything. Like, you have to literally, in my household, the dogs are locked up, my wife's gone. It's just like I'm zoned in on my 2-hour workday, because guess what, guys? Those are your income producing activities. That's what's going to allow you to earn the income. And it's what's going to allow you to attract customers. They're going to get up in your automated system, and then they're going to check out the program. If they join you, you're going to get 100% of the commission. If they don't join you, guys, you have a free automated system that's going to be out there building relationships with your leads, and they're going to convert and turn your leads into customers. You're going to learn how to turn your followers into customers, guys. And I'm going to tell you this. Mastering the 2-hour workday is when I realized that this is what was the game changer for me. But outside of that, Michelle, it's the training itself. If I don't go through the training, I can't learn anything. I'm on pace to make well over $250,000 this year, guys. If you would have told me this last year, I would have told you need to go get on a straitjacket or something. Like, there's no way possible, right? This business doesn't become so easy to me, because I just show up 3 hours. For 2 hours, I create content, something I've been doing since 2009 and never even got paid for. Didn't even realize you could earn a full-time income online. So I took the training. I want you to understand, it ain't just the program. It's the training that you have to go through and implement that in the 2-hour workday. But the 2-hour workday, Michelle, is key. Once I zoned in and understood the importance of that, the income producing activities, I think that's when everything really could change with me, and being consistent and committing to, creating my content.
Love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And I love your story, and congratulations on all your successes. Awesome to see. Love it. Like, your videos are so good. You guys, he's so good at his TikTok videos. So if you guys haven't seen him, go follow him on TikTok. He's awesome. So awesome. Now, what I want to do real quick, you guys, I'm going to pass it to a busy mama because she's actually has an appointment coming up. So she's going to come on and share. But Victoria was able to really master that 2-hour income earning activity day as well, you guys. And wait till you hear her amount of money she's made. It's insane. So Victoria, are you with us?
I am. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, I have to run to an appointment. So I'm going to keep this really short and sweet because I absolutely love sharing with y'all. Go ahead and put in the comments, how many of you have kids? How many of you have small kids and you want to just kind of try to find a way to work something around having time with them? Because my story is like, I have done every job under the sun. I've waited tables. I've done retail. I've worked in public schools and all those things. And once I started having kids, I wanted to find a way where I could have my cake and eat it too. You know, like stay home, get that quality time with them that I really wanted. I have 3 little boys. 2 of them are special needs. And my 3rd one is a tiny tot tornado. We're in the middle of potty training and like all of that chaos that comes with that. But I always really, really craved that quality time with them while still making a really good income. My husband is active duty Army, and so my life is just chaos, okay? And so once I started having kids, I fell into the whole MLM thing. Tell me in the comments who have ever done any kind of multi-level marketing. This is not an MLM, but that was the only way that I thought there was to actually work from home and be with your kids. I never want to hate on it, okay? But I didn't get what I wanted out of it, right? And what I wanted was more time with my kids. But in reality, I was glued to my phone doing all of the recruiting, the parties, the copy paste messages, the cold messages, all of those things, the follow-up to make $7 on a stinking mascara. So when Michelle was talking about the whole lip gloss thing, that was me. I had to find 128 customers to make $900. All right. So fast forward 7 years later, I wanted a way out of that because I was still really craving that time with my kids. And so that's when I said, you know what, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to start my own online boutique. That way it's my own thing and I control my time and how much I work. Well, how many of you have ever had a business? How many of you have started your own business? Okay. Because if so, you know the amount of work that actually goes into that. And so I wasn't really working less because I had to order all the inventory. I had to take all the pictures. I had to ship all the orders. And I went from making $7 on a sale to $20 on a sale. And in 2022 alone, I only made 16 grand in my online boutique. So I tell you guys this because I want you to understand I'm not somebody that comes from money. So when I tell you these numbers, like it blew my mind, right? Because I've never seen an income the way that I have with digital marketing. So what happened for me was I hadn't made a sale in my online boutique for 6 weeks. And y'all know when it rains, it pours. How many of you are currently living paycheck to paycheck right now? Because that was us. And so, like, we were just kind of, everything was piling up at once. I needed a new transmission, needed to get new tires for my car, needed to pay for 6 different rental cars. This is all while my husband's away, and I'm doing everything with my kids. And I kept seeing this girl showing up on my news feed who I had never, ever talked to. I didn't know who she was. This is the beauty of attraction marketing, by the way, because I had no clue who she was. And she's showing up talking about how she had made 40 grand in 2 months doing this digital marketing thing. And I was like, yeah, right. It can't be real, because I thought the only way that you could work from home was to do some kind of MLM or some kind of pyramid. And so I equated it to that in my head. And so when I started like learning more about it, I was like, sounds too good to be true. All of you that are sitting there skeptical, doubting, questioning, you need to understand all of us on this side had the same questions, had the same doubts, and you don't realize until you are in this how freaking good it is. So this was a Hail Mary for me, because I was like, this is going to be the last work from home job that I tried. So I went all in, okay? And when I tell you, I made more in my first month than I have ever made in a single year ever working. I made 29 grand, which is like a really low salary, but I've never seen an income like that. Okay. I made 29 grand in my first month. Fast forward 5 months, I hit my first 6 figures. Fast forward 11 months now, I'm at 370 grand in the last 11 months doing this, and I am working less than I've ever worked in my entire freaking life. And I was talking to someone about this the other day, and I'm just like, had I been stuck with my skepticism and stuck with my doubts and stuck with my unbelief, I wouldn't be where I am now. Like right now so this is funny because we were going to pay cash for our house, which we very well could right now because we're building a new house. But we decided to take some of that and do trips and things like that because my husband will be deploying soon. And so we want more of that family time. The fact that we even have the leisure to make decisions like that now is just insane to me. So I always want to be the girl that is preaching to you. If you are that person that is skeptical and like you wonder, okay, is this really too good to be true, or does this actually change people's lives? Those are not just pretty words. It has radically transformed our life in the most unbelievable way, and I am so incredibly thankful that I pushed all of my fears aside and I dove into this. So and just in the 90-day run alone, Michele, I didn't tell you this. Since we started the 90-day run, April 1st, I am at like 218 grand just for the 90-day run. We have something so stinking powerful here. So powerful. This is the beauty of automation, y'all. And if you are like, oh, I don't know how I feel about automations, ask yourself this right now. How many of you are currently receiving emails from some business that you have subscribed to? Okay? How many of you? Some boutique, some shop, Amazon, whoever, they are sending you emails reminding you, hey, we're here. Hey, if you want to shop, we're here. We're here. We're here. That's the beauty of automations because you never need to do that follow-up. And that is how you're going to start averaging 900 a day. So dig in. Ask your questions, and seriously, like, go change your freaking life. I love this so much. Oh, one other thing real quick, because, sorry, I started this at the end of July last year, okay? And so I went from broke to 6 figures before the end of the year. Put that in perspective for you guys, because we still have a whole chunk of the year left, right? It doesn't matter what the beginning of 2024 looks like for you. Doesn't matter if you're working multiple jobs. Doesn't matter if you're living paycheck to paycheck right now. One decision can change the rest of this year for you. So that's it.
Love it. Congratulations.
Yes,
I love
yes.
your success. And I love the fact that not only you're getting a new home, you're traveling with your family, and you're making memories that you guys will talk about forever. So
Yes,
good.
I love it.
Awesome. So you guys, real quick, I just want to answer a few questions that I had seen, then we're going to keep on going. One of the questions somebody had said was about, do you need a big following? You guys, I started with a brand new TikTok. I was actually brand new to TikTok. I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. If I go back to August of 2022, all I seen was my daughter and my granddaughter dance on TikTok. I thought I was too old for TikTok. I didn't know what I didn't know. So you can start this brand new. Somebody had made a comment about, I only have 300 friends on Facebook. I don't think any of them would buy from me. That's your limiting belief, my friend. You don't know if they would buy from you, right? So don't limit yourself and assume what other people would do. But what I would recommend for you, my friend, is start with a brand new TikTok and follow our process. You guys can build a brand quickly, build a following quickly, build an email list quickly, and start with a brand new account. And yes, you can start with a faceless account. Somebody also said something about saturation. Unless the world stops growing today, this can never be saturated. You guys, have you realized every third block now, a Starbucks is popping up?
Yeah.
Why? Because they're in high demand. People like them, and now Starbucks is making sure they have convenience. You guys, let me just put this into perspective. There's 25,000 people inside our community. That's it, which is a lot. But It's not a lot when you consider there's 5 billion people on social media. So here's my question for you. Do you think, if you think of the 5 billion people on social media, do you think at least 1% of them would love to learn how to make 900 a day? Put a yes or no in the comments. 900 a day, which is 328,000 a year. Do you think at least 1% of them would? Yes, that's 50 million people. And that's 1%. Saturation is 70%. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do. That's why we're creating a movement. Our goal inside our community is to create 1,000 self-made millionaires in the digital world. And so if we can do it, you can do it, you guys. So let's keep on going. And then guess what we're going to do? Because we are a global business, I'm going to have you guys hear some testimonials from South Africa as well. Matter of fact, you're going to hear from a brand new 6-figure income earner in the U.S. from South Africa, which means she's a millionaire in Rand money. Okay, so are you ready to learn how to grow an email list? Are you ready to learn how to build a following, build a brand, and master your message and create daily paying customers and learn the skills to make 900 a day? If so, I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builder program. Not only is this a program where you can learn, it's a program where you can earn as well. So this is what you get. You get access to our Legacy Builder program that literally walks you through step by step, launch to profit. It walks you through how to make passive daily pay, even how to make a reoccurring income stream, how to build a brand, and how to build your following. You're going to learn how to master the ultimate discovery system, where we got how to build a brand, our faceless branding training, how to copy and paste free ads, our social media training. And again, you guys, 5 billion people on social media. I want to show you how to utilize social media as your audience, okay? Here is your invisible brand training. You guys, inside of this training, it's a 72-page PDF that comes with a training and even a Q&A with it as well. And inside of this, I even give you a formula of how to make 100K your first year with building a faceless brand. Inside of this is literally a year's worth of content creation ideas. And then again, 25,000 people in our community. This is some of the additional training and resources that you get. We're on a 90-day run right now. Our next 90-day run is starting July 1st. Now, that doesn't mean you want to wait till July 1st to get inside the community. You want to have your automation set up and have a good flow going by then. Our next 90-day run, you guys, I'm going to show you how to make 30K in 90 days. How is that going to change your holidays if you could learn how to make 30K in 90 days? But also, I'm going to show you how to create a reoccurring income stream. You have reoccurring bills. Why not that reoccurring income stream? That's what you're going to get. You get a complete content vault. So you get tons of content ideas and even testimonials that you can use to grow and build your business. Here's some of the results that people are having being inside our community. Look, they're learning how to discover their perfect customer, right? It's amazing value. Look, they're learning how to discover the perfect customer. You see the results that are happening. So my question for you is, do you think if you've seen results like that you can have results? Of course you can. If you see one person having success with it, anyone can. Sorry, guys, I'm at a beach home. That's my granddaughter. We're live right now, right? A good example how live we are. So I have to share this with you.
Yes, folks, we are live, and we are killing it. We are crushing it, folks, and so can you. When joining the Legacy Builder program, I would love to mentor and sponsor you. Paulie B's in the circle. Go in the description. Go to barlettamarketing.com. That's barlettamarketing.com. Feel free to give me a holler. My phone number is 862-658-2086, right outside the Big Apple, New York City. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day and a great evening. And as always, God bless.